Peace again, it's your brother, man. I'm checking in. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about why gold. The last few days, gold has been pushing past previous highs of the last 5 years, touching 1766, 1775. And I basically said to say this, man, why is gold pushing these highs, against, regardless of, what fiat currency is doing, and that's because gold has a mind of its own. Gold is its own hard asset, and it makes its own moves. It's independent of anything, to be honest. And it always rises, when fiat currencies are falling in government uncertainty, um, pandemics, things in times of fear and in ensuing fear. Um, I want to say, grab your gold today. This is probably one of the best times to grab gold right now. Why it's pushing past these highs? Because people won't think that it'll drop down again. So investors may back off, and maybe they're waiting. The investors are waiting on a pullback for it to drop down so they can buy as much gold as they can. And central banks are buying gold. They have like $1 trillion worth of gold in treasuries, and these are the guys that print the money, that make the paper, and they're buying the gold like this. So that should tell you that gold is God's money, as they say. Gold is God's money, and everything else is credit, like J.P. Morgan has said. And I want to say, this is the best time to get in and buy gold, man. Investors are sitting back. This is a good time. Gold is a hard asset. It's something that you definitely should have in your portfolio. At least 10% of your income should be invested in gold. And always remember that even though the price in gold may go down, the value is always still great, because it will get to a point to where the gold is the currency that becomes the currency outside, that replaces the fiat currency, and you don't want to be left behind. The dollar is falling. It's going to continue to fall. Yeah, right now it's on a rise for a short trend, but according to what I've been reading in the charts, it's eventually going to start dropping back down, because it's quiet as kept. A lot of these universities, college football, University of Houston, University of Clemson, they're getting the coronavirus. The players are, and they're forced to shut down facilities. So once again, if people aren't moving around, if money isn't moving around, and that's when the banks close, that's when money isn't circulating. So it causes that money to weaken, not just the dollar, but other currencies, the pound, and things of that nature. So, this is a good time to grab your gold. And what Karatbars and International does, we're always about gold. We've always been about gold, and it's affordable gold. And the gold is affordable to where you can purchase it in small transactional increments in times of economic or pending economic crisis. Do not get left behind. Karatbars is the go-to. Grab your gold today. The link is in my bio. Peace.